Hi, and welcome to Fuller Library's new student overview. My name is Danielle Whittington, and I am the Electronic Resources Librarian and Head of Electronic Services here at the David Allan Hubbard Library. We are going to go over some key points of the library and the services and resources that we offer, as well as some important contacts, the library website. I'm going to orient you around so that you can get a little bit more familiar about the layout, the resources, as I spoke of earlier, and then I'm going to go over the library account. Some important context to remember. Myself, if you have any problems accessing either remotely or on campus any of our ebooks, databases, e-journals, if you have problems with your library account, as in you can't access it or it won't give you permissions for certain resources, please feel free to email me at lib-systems@fuller.edu. I highly recommend that you contact the reference librarians, Audrey and Natalia, if you have any questions about research, your papers, sources. They are marvelously well-trained and can find you even the most remote and obscure items. So their email address is lib-reference@fuller.edu. If you have any sort of general questions about the library, please feel free to contact circulation at lib-info@fuller.edu. So this is the library website, and there are a couple of things that I want to make you aware of. Most notably is the menu options right in the middle of the page. Right there you can access our databases, our journals. You can go to suggest a book, which essentially is if you find anything in our holdings that we don't have, you can use the suggest a book link and just let us know. And more often than not, we purchase that book for our students to use, most likely online. So usually we buy ebook first. You can go to our LibGuides and see what kind of research guides have been already posted, how-tos on how to use certain resources in the library. Ask a Librarian leads to our Lib Answers page, which if you go on there and you can see all of our email addresses, it's more like a frequently asked questions page. So if you want to check that out first before you email any of us, you're more than welcome to. And the large search bar at the top is how you access our WorldCat holdings, which means if you type in a subject matter or a keyword in there, it will lead you straight to WorldCat Discovery, of which you can narrow the focus down to items that we have in our collections or worldwide. And then from there, you can use Interlibrary Loan, also known as Iliad, to request the book if we don't already have it. Now I'm going to go to Ask a Librarian, and I just want to show you something. This offline button, this little purple offline button, actually should say online. And when it does, that means that either myself or the two reference librarians are online and ready to chat with you in real time. So that is really a fun little resource that you can use. You can also tweet us your question, and usually we get back to you within 2 to 5 hours, if not sooner. If we go back, I would also like to draw your attention to the library news. Sometimes it has to deal with the actual building in Pasadena. So that means specifically for students that are here on campus. But there are also posts about electronic resources that you may find interesting. So be sure to keep up to date with the library news. You can also keep up to date with us on Instagram and Twitter, as I said earlier, or Facebook as well. I do want to let you know that if you have any questions about our resources that we offer, you need how-tos, you want to know how to research, the best way to do that would be to go to this left-hand material and go to Resources. This resources page, we have a lot of information that you may want to use while you are browsing through our resources, through our ebooks. We have a lot of how-to tutorials, which include how to use an ebook, how to make an appointment with a reference librarian, either in person or online. You can learn how to use Zotero and different tips and techniques for that. We also compile free e-resources that we find on the internet that might be good for you guys. How to use Mango, which is a language software that will teach you how to learn a different language. And currently they have over 70 that you can learn. Iliad, our recorded information sessions, all of that is right here. And so if you are the type to go and seek information on how to use items, this is a perfect page to go to. And finally, I would like to go to the account. At the top of every page, there should be a little orange button, and I will actually go back to the home page to show you as well. There should be a little orange button that says My Account. If you click on this, and if you're not already logged in, it'll ask you to log in, and you'll see your name. Instead of Maria, you'll see your name here. And the drop-down menu will allow you to go to your account. And as you can see here, I have nothing checked out. But here you can see your checkouts, your holds, your charges. And actually, as of right now, if you have any sort of fees, we clear those by you paying us in either cash or check, but we are in the process to have an online way for you to pay your fees as well. I'd also like to show you that you can actually, if you have any physical course reserves, you can click this button right underneath library links and it'll take you to the course reserves, and then it'll list different items that each class may have. If you are on campus and you need a closed stack, something in their closed stacks, you can go here. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of other links that are here as well. So I would just like to thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at lib-systems@fuller.edu, and welcome to Fuller.